what's up guys, back in the shop. Got the Raptor 80cc. I just finally ordered some parts for it. This thing's been down for the season, at least beginning of the season. It needs a new carburetor on it because I accidentally was cleaning the carburetor out with the air compressor, and I was holding down the needle with compressed air behind it. My finger slipped and I shot the needle off into the neighbor's yard, never to be seen again. So I have a new carb. I also got a rebuild kit. So it's a cheap Chinese carb. It's like 30 bucks. I'm a little nervous on it, see if it's gonna run right or not. But I do have the rebuild kit. So hopefully with the rebuild kit and the new carb, we'll have something. And I also have the old carb still. So hopefully we'll have something that's working. I also got a new battery for it because this battery has been, dying ever since I got this thing. So it'd be nice to be able to just hop on it every single time, drive it, and not have to jump it. So I also bought an exhaust for it because the exhaust currently has holes around the outside here. So I just had this exit piece that's kind of cool on there. But I have this new exhaust. Here's the battery. This should be the carb. This is some zip ties or grip lock ties. This is the rebuild kit right here. And then I bought this little tiny exhaust, which is, now that I'm looking at it, it's pretty small compared to what's on it. I don't know, we'll see. Oh yeah, this is way smaller than I was realizing. So I don't know if we'll install this because I don't know if I have pipe big enough for that. Because I want it out here somewhere. So yeah, we might not have this on here. We'll see. Might just have to re-weld this. I'm not sure. Okay, but this is the least of the worries because we need to run first. It has a little clamp to hold it. So yeah, I have the carburetor off of this on here, and it definitely doesn't fit. It's all crooked and looks weird. So, and then the bowl leaks, so I have this clamped off because this isn't fully shut it off. So, yeah, well, it's time to yank that bad boy out and put our new ones on. Also behind me, we have Caden's Miata in here, and we have this Miata engine right here. Crank wobble on this. So we thought the crank was bad. Found out that crank might still be good with some fabrication, some work. So this might just be a backup motor. This one did run. So this might get built in the future. Not sure, but he's got a good deal on it right now. But we're gonna work on this weekend. So I recorded us pulling out the motor and stuff, but there was no commentary. We were kind of in a rush. We had some help, so recording didn't really happen. So maybe you'll see some clips of the Miata. Maybe I'll pick it up halfway through, start doing commentary on it. But right now, we'll get this Fourwheeler together and hopefully go around the block because we have a storm coming in. So hopefully we can ride it before it gets too crazy. So let me put you on the tripod. Let's get to it. Alright, we're going to start off with the Carburetor. Carburetor off. So the reason for getting this thing back up and going now is we took this Fourwheeler to Grid Life last year. This last year was our first time bringing this or anything to ride on in the 8 years I've ever done Grid Life. And bringing this to Grid Life changed the game. It changed the game. There's a lot of walking at Grid Life, and taking this out to Grid Life Midwest in Michigan. Just total game changer. Like being able to go from Spectator Hill to go get lunch, and instead of taking you 15-20 minutes, you can do it in 3. Yeah, sign me up for that all day long. And you get to see so many cool different builds. Like last year, we saw a Barstool go-kart or Barstool racer. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. That was freaking cool. Saw some other, lowered pit bikes and Groms and the whole nine. It's a good time. It's a really good time. So having this, being able to rip this around, freaking sick. So yeah, this little guy right here did not cut it. Did not cut it. Putting this carburetor off the pit bike was a last-ditch effort to have something to ride in Oklahoma, because I went to one of the events, the first event of this year, which was the last points event for the year before. I wanted to attend it and at least say I've been out to cams this year. So I didn't drive it, but I did bring the Fourwheeler. I was trying to use it so I could run around and do media. Didn't work too well. Did not work too well, so here we are, fixing it up so we can take it to a good life. Alright, let's do a little unboxing here. Alright. Slice this guy. Slice this guy. Open it up. Piece of paper. Oh, it also has this little carb cleaning brushes. That's pretty cool. No filter. Alright, we got our gaskets, which I don't think we need this gasket. Yeah, we got our inlet hose and our overflow hose. Kipper. Big kipper. Alright, we'll see. Fingers crossed here. Put the overflow on there. Gotta get a Phillips screwdriver to undo the top of this. This is where we're going to get our jet out at. Not our jet, but our needle. So, I'm going to open this up. Might need to go to the other side for this part. Screws out. Spring out. Got a brand new gasket here. Pull out the needle. Alright, so let's do alright. Gonna switch sides here. I'm gonna switch sides. I'll see if I can bring you over here. Let you get a view of what we're working on. So now we're putting the cable through this. It's actually got threads on it. That's how it's supposed to be. Let's get a thread on there. Got a throttle. So then spring goes over that. Spring goes over the cable. Then we do this needle. Put the cable to the side of the needle right here. Pull it up so it snaps in, and then put the spring in there. So it's gonna look like that. So, and now we will put it into the carburetor, and the notch side right here, the small notch, is going to go toward the idle screw side. That's how I remember it. You want to make sure it goes all the way in. It shouldn't fight you at this point. So I'll put the cover on and get a screw started so we can hold our gasket in place. One screw in. Get another screw. So one of the last times this thing was working correctly, it popped wheelies pretty good and ride wheelies, but then it started, losing power on me, and I think I chalked up to be the carburetor is not doing too good, so that's why I started cleaning it, and then that's when I lost the jet. So I'm hoping it's not internal, but maybe it's time to do a valve adjustment. So if you have one of these Raptors, when I bought this Raptor. When I got this Raptor off this guy, he said it ran, and I got home, did not run. Would not run. Cleaned the carburetor's brand new, put new gas in it, blah blah, kept going through. And then I was like, last thing we checked was compression. I was like, oh no. There's like 2 PSI compression. Like, there's no pressure in here. So then I pulled out, I did the compression test. I was like, well, let's try the valves, Let's just adjust the valves. Let's see what happens. Well, I didn't know this at the time, but these, you're supposed to adjust the valves pretty frequent on these because they can tighten up over time. So what happened on this one is that it actually tightened. It tightened up, and that's where all the compression was going, was just straight out the valves. So I was very relieved to get that working, get that adjusted, and been a ripper ever since, really. Like, we play with the Chinese Teos and the Coolsters. We play with those quite a bit, and I enjoy playing with those. But when I got this Fourwheeler, I started riding it. It has 3 gears, and it's pulled 400 pounds of 450 pounds of guys. Okay, 2 guys sitting on this thing, 450 pounds, would haul with us. Okay, crazy. And the torque on this thing is freaking awesome, and I'm very happy to have this thing. It's so sick. So I'm gonna leave this screw adjusted right here. If we want a little more throttle, we can. I'm gonna try to leave it right where it's at. This is one of my favorite quads. I mean, after I got this one, this thing was starting to run good. I started looking up buying another one. And these things are not cheap. I guess other people know that they're really good. So if you ever see one of these Raptors, I want to say don't buy one, so save it for me. But they are a really good four-wheeler in my opinion. Especially for the size that they are to pull me around. Pretty exciting. Alright, carburetor is attached. Tighten up the intake. I did look at the reviews on this carburetor, this Kippa carburetor. I'm pretty sure someone said that the floats were installed upside down on theirs. But they said it was a pretty good carburetor, so they said the floats were installed upside down, but they still give it a 4-star. So, alright. Means it probably not that bad, so we're taking our chances here. Because one of these carburetors is brand new. They're like $350. And then to get like a used one, I was like, well, I'm not going to deal with the used one. But with it, it's cheap. So we need to hook up this fuel line. Grab some pliers. Oh yeah, okay. Looks like we have a little filter on this. So I'm gonna rock with that. We'll rock with the little filter. Okay. We are going to pull this clamp off. Hopefully that hose is not ruined. It might be ruined. Work some life back into it. We're gonna turn it on. I think we have gas in it, so let's see if this carb just dumps all the gas out. The last one was leaking everywhere. We have gas. I might need to move it to reserve. We'll see. Alright, let's move to the battery. Move to this die-hard battery, which, I mean, give it credit. It kind of just kept going. I mean, it's a pretty good battery. So, I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how well this other battery does. I'm pretty sure this one's cooked. It sat for a while. So, I mean, there's even just a weight difference between the two. So I got this one off Amazon. This one had pretty good reviews. It's a little smaller. Not sure you can kind of see it. Put the screws back in. She's just a wee smaller and a wee lighter, so we'll see. Someone said on Amazon, because I'd be checking my reviews for the most part. I don't like buyer's remorse. And someone gave this like a 1 star and said like had to replace it after 1 year, 1 month. And I was like, man, for a $30 battery? I don't know how hard you rode that thing, but I ain't even had a bad start for me. I mean, that's a good review. My point of view. If I get a year out of this thing, it works that good, I'll buy it again. See if we can even get the screw in here. Looks like I got a little bent in shipping. Well, not even shipping, this is a little bent. See if I can straighten that out with the screwdriver. What about these grips? Come on, Bessie. Alright, there's a nut on the back side of this. Ooh, nice. And it actually has a place that actually holds the nut on the back side of this. You don't have to have a wrench on the other side. And I applaud that. I appreciate that. Oh, there we go. That one didn't fight me as hard. Okay. So battery's installed. I'll pull a little screwdriver out here. What are we thinking? First try? Think the battery's gonna work? Is the carburetor gonna leak everywhere? Only time will tell. What? No choke? First button press? No way, dude. And idling, no adjustment? Okay. Might need to adjust a little higher. Let's see. I can move this table out of the way, dude. Still idling. He's idling a little. Okay, the idle is just a little low. We're going to tune that up. Take a nice little half turn. take it for a little rip, I guess. I gotta like leave you in the shop because it's a little windy out there. Oh yeah! Woo! All right. Let's not get too excited here. Slightly low, man. She's just slightly low on it. Alright, let's go for a rip. I will have to turn the idle up. It just died just now in gear. Okay, see, a little low, I think. A little bit of RPM, came right back, so. Let's cruise around the neighborhood and see how she feels. She's feeling sporty. This thing's so much faster. Oh yeah, this feels good. This costed me a $30 carburetor. Oh, and a battery, so it's been $60. Got my pull in the back and running, so. And she's ripping too, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's back. I do notice the shifting the transmission a little different, but we'll get that figured out. Good. I do notice shifting on the transmission is a little sticky and a little slow to shift. So like right now it's stuck. So right now it's stuck in neutral because the gear level is stuck down there. But if I pop it up, now it's in first. So that's a little weird. It actually revs out now. It actually grabbed that time. So maybe it's just a little stuck for sitting. But second gear, a little rip. Let's see. Oh, brakes still work too. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we're supposed to get a little bit of weather later today. It's freaking windy outside, but this is a success right here, man. This is awesome. I mean, look at this little guy right here. It's got fresh tires on it. Good tires, by the way. I love these tires. They look so nice. Got a little Baby Yoda on it. Got this flower at Grid Life. You know, Grid Life right here on it. I dust it off. So we need to adjust the idle again though. Gotta adjust this idle. Because it died on me again just sitting here after I got back running around. So I guess the warm idle needs to be adjusted a little bit. Which I think right now we're about a whole turn. We'll see. Let's start it up. Loud noise is ready. Alright, put you down. Yeah, so okay, now we're a turn and a half. Turn and 3/4. Is that too much? Let's see. See, it hangs for a second, but so right now we're at a turn and 3/4. I don't know if we need to be a turn and a half or not. No, I think I like turn and 3/4. Okay, it came back for a second. I kind of dealt with this on the other two carburetors. After it gets warm, it doesn't want to idle. So I don't know if that's something I'm doing wrong or what. So it ran good though. It ran good. Now it's idling a little too high, which I want to turn it down, but then it goes back down again. It almost dies. Maybe it's time to do valve lash again? Lash the valves again? Let's see if it revs good though. Because sometimes it would hang the throttle. See how it's hanging the throttle? I'm not sure if you hear that at all. See, it hangs throttle. Then it'll hang like this. Then it'll come back down. I wonder why that is. I'm gonna go back to a turn and a half. We have to figure this part out. I have to figure that one out. Why it's hanging throttle. After I rev it, it'll hang. But if I let it idle, it wants to jump around. So I don't know what a jumping idle would mean. Might be a vacuum leak. I don't know if that's a bad seal. Could we use the gasket instead? I don't know. Might have to do some brake clean and spray it around there, but I'm so happy right now. Because if I just hit this button right here, give a little bit of throttle, which doesn't bother me really. Battery works good. Revs up smooth. Yeah. Pretty responsive, honestly. I think the fueling's probably spot on. Yeah, baby, I'm back. Let's go. Okay, well, I don't think this exhaust is gonna work out for tonight. I'm just gonna cut it off. I don't know if this exhaust is gonna work out for tonight. Probably not. Dawn will get off work soon, and we'll probably hang out inside, prepare for this weather a little bit. But yeah, we got to work on the Raptor today. I'm freaking happy about that. Freaking stoked. So she's running good. Cheap fix. $60. Get to cruise it again. So yeah.
Well, until next time, guys, thanks for watching Blood, Sweat, and Tires. If you want to see more content with the Raptor 80cc, let me know down in the comments below. I love this thing. Hope we might put that exhaust on it. It's kind of small. We'll see if we get some tubing for it, or might just send it back. I'm not sure. But guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Peace. What, pretty girl? What, baby? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Yeah. You gonna say bye? Say bye? Mwah.